What's up, everybody? My name is Trevor. I'm the youth pastor here at Wake. We have an incredible talk tonight by our very own Baylee Cook, and we have incredible worship. You don't want to miss this by Angelica. Stay tuned and watch it from top to bottom. You're going to love this. Check it out.
Recently, a friend asked me, hey, what's one word Jesus is teaching you right now? This simple question, this casual ask, was everything I needed in this season. This was the moment that captured me, for multiple reasons, some devastating, some breathtaking. What I felt in that moment of deep reflection was pain, numbness, frustration that I didn't have an immediate answer. I didn't have a good enough answer. Cue the guilt, cue the tears, cue the disappointment. God, what in the world have you been teaching me? Are you even teaching me anything? How are you using me, shaping me, and refining me? I just sat there and began to realize I didn't know. But wow, this moment, that question moved me. I don't know about you, but for me, this season has been really hard. I've felt the weight, the pushback, the tension and division that most of us have likely felt at some point during all of this. And it left me feeling empty and stuck. So what do we do with that? How do we keep pressing on in this season of disease, devastation, and division? Me, I got on my knees. God, I can't do this without you. I need you. I'm a mess. I'm overwhelmed. Will you lead me in this moment, in every moment? Jesus, I only want you to be portrayed through my portrait. Those moments of total surrender were the moments Jesus taught me that he's not only sovereign, but he sustains me. And that in his presence, there's fullness, not just of joy, but of peace and patience and excitement and fun and life. And it's only with him, being with him, knowing him, growing in my love and affection and understanding of him, that I experience that fullness and truly feel it. Ephesians 3, verses 14 through 19 says this: "For this reason, I bow my knees before the Father, from whom every family in heaven and on earth is named, that according to the riches of his glory, he may grant you to be strengthened with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, that you, being rooted and grounded in love, may have strength to comprehend with all the saints what is the breadth and length and height and depth, and to know the love of Christ that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled with all the fullness of God." This has been the anthem of my soul and the cry of my heart, to dwell in the presence of God, to be strengthened by the power of his Spirit, to know and be deeply rooted and grounded in his love, and to be filled with all his fullness. Like, how incredible does that sound? Don't you just want that? I know I do. And this is what I have been desperately desiring, and it took one moment, one friend, one question to wake me from the trance of a still and stagnant faith. If there is one thing that God's been teaching me since the one encounter with that one friend, it's that seasons weren't meant to be spent alone. God has intentionally and strategically placed people in your life for the season that you're in. I am so grateful to have friends who challenge me in my faith and ask me the tough questions I don't want to face answers to. Friends who remind me that I need to be in the Word of God every single day. Friends who care deeply enough to ask me, hey, what's the one word Jesus has been teaching you? Let's face it, some seasons are tough. This season is tough. And when times get tough, it's real easy to take the back seat, sit on the sidelines, and wait for the time to pass. But we can take heart knowing that our God is the God of every season. He is sovereign and he sustains.
Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring. You're worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. the only one who could ever save. Yeah, you're worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes and wonder. Show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. Oh yeah, yeah. Worthy of every song we could ever sing. Worthy of all the praise we could ever bring. You're worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Ah, yes, we do. Oh, yeah. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Yeah, you're worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Oh, we live for you. And oh, holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes and wonder. Show me who you are and fill me
incredible message and incredible worship. Thank you, Angelica, and thank you, Baylee. God is sovereign. He's always sovereign, and he will always sustain us. Listen, if this is your first time tuning in with us, we're so glad that you're here with us. We would love if you texted FTG to the number 833-710-0288, and we will love to send you gifts. And if you just want to stay in the know, in the now, text WAKE to that same exact number. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.